A great profile there, and we appreciate his service and his family's service as well to our community.
Lacey's here eyeing our forecast for today in the Bob Mills Weather Center. We had a lot of rain yesterday, Lace.
We did. Some areas too much rain in a short period of time. There's been flash flooding ongoing in far southeast Oklahoma. Meanwhile, not a drop in the far west and northwest. And really the areas that picked up the rain yesterday, going to see about the same amount of rain with this round moving in today. Currently, here's the totals. We've had just under a half of an inch at Will Rogers, 3/4 of an inch at Jones. Shawnee, 1.2 inches of rain. Purcell, over an inch. Zooming out, taking a closer look, you get up to Stillwater, 1/4 of an inch. Just under an inch down in southern Grady County, and then off into eastern Oklahoma, and of course the southeast, 1 to 2 to 3 inches of rain. And some areas down in southeastern Oklahoma could see double that. So we could end up total with anywhere from 6 to maybe even bullseyes of 7 inches in the far southeast. The rest of the state, not that much, and we will see possibly close to another ½ inch to an inch here in Oklahoma City. Here's the rain moving in. Look at it. It extends all the way back down to central Texas. A little snow mixing in out near Lubbock and Midland, and it is riding up to the north as we speak. So we are currently dry in Oklahoma City. We are dry to the north. We've had a little light rain near Shawnee, Meeker, Prague, a few sprinkles down near Cogar and Binger and Gracemont, and this area will start to fill in over about the next hour, hour and a half. Dry in northern Oklahoma, and here it comes. Pauls Valley, Ardmore, back down to Lake Texoma, Duncan, Lawton. This will be light to moderate to pockets of heavy rain lifting up to the north. Latest track on this brings it into Clinton here coming up in about the next 15-20 minutes. Seminole by about 6 in downtown Oklahoma City, about 6:40 this morning, and then it starts to kind of become more widespread through the morning rush the way it looks. Chance of rain this today and through noon going up to 100%. Might get a light wintry mix for a while in western Oklahoma. Not expecting any problems on the roadways. Currently Lucky Star Skycam Network, it's 41 degrees. Temperatures south of this pink line, which is the freezing line, 30s and 40s. Now north of that, you're in the 20s in northern Oklahoma. Very cold, and you are staying dry. North winds, they're 5 to 15. They're not as strong as yesterday. Still feels like the teens in the northwest. Feels like the 30s elsewhere. And plan for it to stay about like this all day. We'll actually drop a couple of degrees for a while this afternoon, and rain chances just stay in the likely category. Wind chills will stay in the 20s and low 30s all day. Northwest winds today, 15-30 miles per hour. Temperatures in the 30s, mid 30s to the southwest. Some 40s again in northwestern Oklahoma. And here she comes. There's the next storm. It's making its way out over Texas, swinging on by. It'll actually lift up over Oklahoma tonight, and we will have a chance to get a little bit of snow on the backside of it. So this afternoon, rain continues. Cold enough in the west to get a little sleet, a little snow mixing in. Ground temps look to be too warm to have any problems on the roadways, but we'll have trackers out. We'll monitor this. Late this evening, the wintry mix here in the metro with snow, some sleet, and some rain. And this all pushes off into eastern Oklahoma tonight and tomorrow morning. Still could have some areas that do get a dusting, a trace of snow, grassy areas, may have some slush on some of the bridges, but you notice this is not heavy. This is not a major winter storm. We might have a couple bullseyes in the far north that get a ½ of an inch to maybe up to an inch of snow. It's not going to be a big deal. The bigger story is definitely the amount of moisture that we're getting out of this system. Unfortunately, in the west, still not getting much more. This is how much we're going to get on top of what we already have. So another round with a ½ of an inch up to an inch in the metro, 1 to 3 in far eastern Oklahoma, and could see another 2 to locally 5 inches in portions of southeastern Oklahoma. So flooding a concern there. Meanwhile, drought rages on for folks in the west and northwest. Tonight, temperatures will fall down to around freezing. So again, a light dusting of snow, grassy surfaces. We're not going to be in the mid 20s. So as far as road conditions being bad, does not look that way. And then tomorrow we'll have sunshine, still a strong north wind, and temperatures in the 50s. Tomorrow night, another round of precip. Now it looks light. I think we'll have a chance for a wintry mix in the metro. Some light snow clipping northeastern Oklahoma. May end up with an additional dusting out of that into your Friday morning. And then Friday afternoon, highs in the 40s. It will feel colder, and we warm it up into your weekend. 50s on the way, 57 on Sunday, and then here comes the rain. Guys, this next week, that'll be the 4th week in a row of precip moving across Oklahoma on a Tuesday, and this time it's Valentine's Day. Back to you.